So let's try it again with this one. All right. This time I put 3 in here just to have a little pressure behind it. No problem. All right. No problem out of that one. Threaded is doing pretty good. All right. Let's try that one more time. All right. Might not need no grease in them bad boys. Yes, sir. Let's do the porter one more time. And then we're going I'll change the barrels. Okay. Okay. All right, see that? Can't do nothing with it. So when this happens, you want to release your magazine first. And then always finger off the trigger. It's best just to grip it from under. You don't make no mistakes. You don't fire. And let go. See how it pop right out? All right. Let's switch the barrels.
Living Studio.
Living.
Gang, and we back with another video. This time we are on part 2 of my Lakeline threaded and ported barrel. I'm gonna call this solution. All right, so I know you guys been waiting on me. Like I said, I try to drop a video every week. I have a life like everybody else, and it's not just YouTube. You know how I hustle to get it. So, I put a lot of thought into this, man. I put a lot of thought into this because I had a little problem, and I'm looking for a solution. I was told from the man himself, who I don't know if he fabricates them or he creates them, he buys them, I don't know. I just know from the owner of Lakeline, I'm guessing, basically told me to get this, you know, and that's from the emails. So we had like a little conversation, and also on Facebook he responded with the same message, a little shade, but same message of, you know, what I should do. Now, I'm not sponsored by them. I'm a regular customer like everybody else. I've been told from a lot of people, my subscribers, yo man, I've been looking for the same solution. I've been looking for a video. I've been looking for confirmation on how to fix this problem. What we having is, when you put one in the magazine and you load the magazine and you rack it, it gets stuck. So failure to feed, or let's say you're shooting and the bullet goes but the casing doesn't come out and it's stuck, and the other bullet coming up, I'm just saying it like, you know, so you understand, because if I say other words you probably get lost. And the other bullet comes up and stops, so it can't get into the hole where the casing is supposed to have ejected. That's called a stovepipe. So that's the best way I can explain it. Because there's supposed to be an extractor to eject the shell out, but, you know, you might be like, what's that? So a stovepipe is when you're shooting your gun and the casing, you know how the casing comes out and the bullet, you know, this little part, the bullet goes forward, casing comes out. When this casing is still stuck in, and this bullet, this one comes up from the magazine to come forward to be loaded next, it can't go in. That's called a stovepipe. I've experienced both of those with the threaded barrel, and I've experienced the failure to feed with the ported. Now with the threaded, I experienced that inside the MCK with the 32 mag. You know what I'm saying? Only one time. With just racking issues on my first video, it was just the threaded barrel by itself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one bullet in each in a magazine, racking one time, and we're going to see if we get a failure to feed. each time in each gun. So 1 bullet in each gun, rack 1 time, if I said that right. Yeah, 1 bullet each gun, rack. Boom. Make sure I got that right. Then I'm going to go back and do it again with the stock. And we just going to see what happens. And that was kind of like my little way of testing it. Then I'm going to add this lubrication onto the barrel to make sure it's racking properly. And then I'm going to try it again. And that's what this video is all about. I also had some people telling me on Facebook that I could polish the feed ramp. Polishing the feed ramp is polishing. Let me show you what the feed ramp is. This is the feed ramp, this part right here. This is where the bullet, and I say it like this because people don't know. I didn't know. It travels up and in. So, ooh, good idea. I can do this again. A stovepipe is when bullet goes in here, but the bullet doesn't. The bullet comes out, but the shell doesn't, okay? So what happens is it taps this little silver part, and that bullet gets to taking off. Pew! But the shell stays in the carrier, and it's supposed to come back out. That's what's supposed to happen. But if it don't, and then this bullet comes up, and it's trying to go in here next, that's called a stovepipe. So, I had an OG explain it to me. And what cured my stovepipe was he was telling me that the springs on here, the Lakeline springs I was using, they might be what's the best way of saying it, too many pounds. So your spring has pounds too, and when you snapping back like that, if it's too strong, it'll snap it back too fast, and it won't allow the gun to chamber the next round. It's going back too fast. That's why they got a certain pressure on here. I don't know what their pressure is, but when I changed them, I stopped having the stovepipe issues. I would just get the failure to feed. So, let's try this out. Let's see how it works. Once we do it with the stock barrels, matter of fact, I gotta take this off. Once we do this with the stock barrels, the modified barrels, then we'll move over to the stock barrels. Then we'll apply the grease, and then we'll move back to the modified barrels, because they should work then. They should run like the stock barrels. So, first thing, let's try the modified barrels. Alright. So, again, it's clear. This is a G3C Taurus. These are G2s, or you can call them the PT111. Same thing. So, let's put a bullet in here. And this is only for, and it's so hard to do this with gloves on. So I think this part, I'm going to do without gloves. And then when I do the grease part, I'll add the gloves. Alright. So, let's add 1 in here real quick. Alright. That's a new magazine too. Boom. Alright, here we go. Okay. Try it one more time. Saw we in there. It took it that time. Saw it. Release. And it's clear. Alright. Don't know why that happened, but it's happened to this one too. Let's do it one more time. Alright. See, it's in there. Took it that time. Alright. So that's done. Now, why am I racking it and it's not taking it? I don't know. This was empty. We're going to try it again. And it's in there. You can see it's in there. Took that one. One more time. Took it. Okay. To the next one. So with the ported barrel. All right. And we're gonna do this again. Okay. Okay, got a fade to feed that time. Drop the magazine. Stuck. Eject. Alright. So let's try it again. Now, I will admit, I have racked these before because these are older guns. Well, this is older. But the barrel is older. This gun is new. This gun is old. Try this again. Okay. Now I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna rack it slower. Cause maybe I'm doing too fast. You know what? Let's add another one. Let's just see how it go. Took that one. Another fade feed. See that? Yep. Right. Clear. Okay. So we can see with that one, the ported, the new one I got, a little bit of an issue. So as you see, this time I've switched all the firearms back to the original barrels they came in, the original chrome barrels, and these are the three barrels that I got from Lakeline. And these are the barrels to the guns that they went to and they'll still be going to. So now I'm gonna try the process all over again, and then I'm going to apply the grease. So here we go. This was the threaded barrel. See that? Went right in. Locked in place. No problem. Ooh, no, I did that. Let me go back. All right. Okay. Clear. Okay. 3 bullets. I want again. Let's move on to the next one. On that second one, I did kind of like go slow with it. But this time I'm gonna just let them go. Look at that. No problem. All right, here we go. Make sure y'all can see. Boom. Just a regular cycle. Okay. The point of me doing this is to show you that I'm not manipulating the product. I'm not in any certain way trying to like get views based off of, you know, or cloud or whatever they want to call it. You know, because I'm not looking for something to go wrong to get views. I'm just showing that I'm having a certain issue, and since no one made a video on it, I'm gonna do it because I want it fixed, you know. So just to show you how my stock barrels respond, because some people may say, well, what do I do? You know, just to show you, it's not my gun, it's the barrel. And to be honest, and this is 3 again, the 3 I had. Empty, empty. Show you every firearm is empty, just for safety purposes. I'll lock all the slides back. Okay. And because the barrels are already out, it's just easier for me to clean them. And this is just showing you guys that I am trying to be my most safe while displaying me having a firearm on camera, because accidents can happen. So as you can see, they're all broke down or they're slide locked open, and you can see they're all empty. Now, I'm going to get these bullets out the way by putting them back into the magazine and removing them from my workspace because my point is proven. All right, and then I'll be throwing back on my black gloves. So what I'm going to do, and it's a lot to show on camera, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply this grease like I was told from Lakeline to the barrel, all around it. I don't know if I'm going to go up in the threaded area, but I am going to go on the top part where it does rub. I've seen it rub. I don't know if you can see that on camera. That little strip, that little line in the middle, does rub. It's on both of them. And I'm pretty sure it's on my stock barrels too. You can really see it on the gold though. It's very visible. You can see all the little scuff marks. That's sad. I like the gold barrel so much. But you know, it is what it is. So I'm going to apply this grease all around, all three of them. And then I'm going to change these all again back to how they used to be. And it's just going to be a racking process. And that's pretty much how I'm going to sum the video up. This is the solution to that. And just work it in. That's pretty much what people told me. They said it's not going to be a difference overnight. And it's not going to be a difference the first time you go to the range. So this is what I want to say to you. If this is your only barrel, and this is what you carry every day, and you only have one barrel, then I will return it. Because you don't want to risk your life on it. But if you have multiple firearms and you can run your stock still, and then when you get time, you can work this in and go to the range and make sure it works before you leave it in here, then I would keep it. I have 3 firearms. I can always go back to my stock boy. It's nothing. That's why I keep all my parts. You know, I told you guys in many videos that that's what I would do. If I can't run like I'm used to, you know, I can't run with my new boy. I call it. That's what we call it in my hood. You got something new, we call it new boy. You can't run with my new boy. Then I'm gonna whip the old school. I'm gonna whip what works. You know what I'm saying? I'm into modding. Understand that. That's what I like. Not just guns, but cars and stuff like that. That's just me. So I know these triggers work. I know all this other stuff works. This I'm kind of having an issue with. So for right now, I would probably just put these to the side. I'm gonna add the grease, and I'm probably only put it in 1 or 2 guns and work them in first. Then do another one. Okay, that was working, and work it in, because if you put these barrels in these guns, and this is your only home defense, this is your only everyday carry. Sorry, you're gonna risk your life. Real shit. You saw me rack them, and 2 worked, but one of them just happened to do what it do. That one that happened to do what it did, that could be the day that you need it. You understand? The day that you got to pick this up and use it, and that shit happens. That's why I said I'm not down on them, because it can happen to anybody. It can happen on any situation. But because I'm making a video about it, then I just want to bring a little light to the dark. If you can work it in later because you got another gun, cool. Not a problem. Keep it. But if you don't have another barrel, if you bought it like that and it's doing that, if you bought this barrel and you sold your other one, I'm talking about them kind of people. Those people. You. If that's their situation, if that's the situation you at, nah, bro. Because it's doing that and you just might have to pull it. And if you got to pull it, you can't use it. You already know how that story go. So, in my opinion, I'm keeping all mines because I already know I got other firearms that I can go ahead and take care of business with. You know what I'm saying? I can still protect my family. So, that's pretty much, the gist of the video. I'm going to add the grease and all that. I just felt like, let me take a minute and say what's on my mind and keep it 100. I'm not sponsored by them, but I know a lot of us had a problem. So we was like, wait a minute. Why is jamming? It is what it is. And the cool thing about that company, man, at least he told you At least he wrote you a paper on, hey, what to do, you know. And I'm no expert, so I'm gonna drop the little paragraph that he put. Y'all can read that for yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm no expert on how to make these. I think these are gorgeous. I think what they do is the shit. I like it. Little shade, but like I said, man, you know, gotta watch the whole full video before you judge somebody. Understand? I ain't trying to hurt nobody's company. I'm just trying to, you know, if they were making videos on what to do, like Keep Tinkering did, he knew people was having issues with these, installing these triggers. So he made hella videos. I don't know if y'all know who Keep Tinkering is, but that's where these triggers come from. Shout out to him. He made videos explaining how to put them in because people had so many people. I even had problems. I had problems with the G2 and the G3. So I ain't no expert either, bro. By no means necessary. I'm no expert. So I've been rambling a good little minute, but I feel like, you know, I owe that to the adults, to who's ever watching this, to explain that little part because, you know what I'm saying, you watching my videos, you might go out and buy it, it don't work for you. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, but I gotta say it. So let me grease these up. I probably just grease up 2 of them, or I might just do all 3 and then put them in here, or 1 at a time, whatever, and rack them, and we just see how it go. So alright, so this ain't the most exciting part of the video, but this probably is the realest part of the video. Just gonna do this one. It's in there. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. Oh, we got it again. Look at that. So you got 2 out of 3. But it just goes to show I need to keep doing it. But that's better, and I apologize for my loud chair. That's better than what I was getting the first time around. So we know it's cycling. We know it's cycling. That's good. That's a reassurance. Try it again. Nice. 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 That's what I'm talking about. And that's the solution, baby. So like I said, or they said, add the grease and rack it. Rack it. And you just gonna have to do it for a while. That's what people told me. They said, bro, I spent hours racking it. Racking it, racking it, racking it. And then every now and then, I'll go through and I'll just try to see where it's at. And you know, that was cool because you saw I was getting a fair defeat each time. Now I'm not even getting, it's getting better and better. I could try one of these just so y'all can see. Easy. There's 2 left in here. One left in here. Yes, sir. And all the guns are clear. 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 So, that's how I'm gonna wrap the video up. Shit works. That's all you need to do. Just trying to bring light to the dark. Ain't trying to hurt nobody. So, you know, your bird gonna look like that, but it's alright. Cause she still look pretty. You feel me? Take care of your family. Take care of yourself. And you got the right to defend yourself. You exercise your right. See you on another one. This your boy Silk Living. Like, follow, subscribe.